Okay, number 11, it says the rate of the current in the river is 4 kilometers an hour. If a canoeist can paddle 5 kilometers downstream in the same amount of time that she can paddle 1 kilometer upstream, how fast can she paddle in still water? So let's do this. So we have distance equals rate times time. We have our two rows, right? And the rows represent downstream, and upstream. So it says the rate of the current is 4 kilometers an hour, and so the downstream, we're going to add the current to the canoe speed, and coming upstream or against the current, we're going to subtract it, right? So the canoe, we'll call it C, right? The speed of the canoe in still water, right? So the rate of the current is if the canoeist can paddle 5 kilometers downstream, distance of 5 kilometers, in the same amount of time, so T, as she can paddle 1 kilometer upstream, so again in the same amount of time, right? So how fast can she paddle in still water? So that's the speed of the canoe in still water, which we called C. So as always, our equations are read off on the rows. So we have the first row, 5 equals T times C plus 4. C plus 4 times T, right? And the second equation is 1 equals T times C minus 4. Right? There's our system of equations. Okay, a couple ways we could solve this, but let's just distribute in. So we have 5 equals TC plus 4T, and 1 equals TC minus 4T, right? So I have a TC and a TC, so they could cancel. If I multiply this bottom equation by -1, right? So the top equation stays the same, 5 equals TC plus 4T. And the bottom equation now becomes -1 equals negative TC plus 4T, right? Now if I add the two equations together, right, elimination, I have 5 and -1 is 4. The TC and the negative TC cancel out, right, and equals 8T. So we get 1/2 equals T, right? T equals 1/2. So let's see what they're asking us. How fast can she paddle in still water? So they're asking us to find the C, right? So I'm going to find it by using this one. This one looks nice and easy, right? So I'll substitute in my 1/2 for T. So I have 5 equals 1/2 times C plus 4. I'll divide both sides by 1/2 or multiply both sides by 2, and I get 10 equals C plus 4. Subtract 4 and I get 6 equals C. So the canoeist OEIST can paddle 6 kilometers per hour in still water.